welcome to another Mahalo Halo Las Vegas. It is your girl, Tony Rose, along with my girl from TMI, Michaela.
Hey guys, Chihuahua's in the house.
Hey, Bulldog Chihuahua reunion. You guys, we are so happy to be back. It's been a couple weeks since we've been off the air.
Yes.
We've had a lot of stuff going on here in the Valley. First of all, let's recap on Mahalo Halo on the rooftop, on the boulevard. I feel like that was already like a month ago. It was only, what, a week? Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Happy
like
Father's Day,
2 weeks?
everybody.
What? 2 weeks? Good job, Tony.
Hey, good job, friend.
Good job to you.
No, good job to you.
Oh, okay, great. I'll take it.
No, you guys did amazing. You know, when we put on these shows, and mind you, we want to say thank you to the Boulevard on the Strip. Thank you, Sarah, for accommodating our amazingly crazy and organized group. We had such a great time on the Boulevard. I mean, that space is just incredible. It's right across the street for Park MGM.
Gorgeous view.
Your take, Miss Michaela.
Well, good job, Tony, because it's very hard putting an event from scratch.
Scratchy.
So I feel like I take the events that are already prepared and you guys just give me it and I put it at a venue. It's a lot harder for somebody that's supposed to put the event together, find the artists, find the vendors, find sponsors, find the crowd to come. So it was you did a great job. It's a lot of hard work.
Oh yeah.
So I think it was a beautiful view. I am gonna say out of all the events but this isn't bad. You want my honest opinion?
Of course. Always.
Okay, so I think this is probably the smallest one, but
well, remember there was the No Kings protest that everybody was like, oh, should we come out? Because it is highly,
there's so much going on right now, and it was hard to find. But no, our events, don't get twisted, y'all. Just because this was a little small, our events be popping, okay? We're the biggest block party on the downtown. Now we're getting new territory, okay?
No, but I think
it was good still.
The space is so big that when you have
everybody's spaced out.
So we try to condense it, and the first time is always like learn, and then you adjust for the next one. So thank you, Boulevard, for giving us the space and the platform to really shine on the Strip. So thank you. To all the models, to all the participants,
Sin City Fashion. Oh shoot,
Sin City Models.
Thank you so much.
I think Rice Talent, and then also Miss Mama D Diocelyn. Thank you for coordinating. Palepa, Jesse, and the team Lisa and everybody that came out to vend. We are just so grateful and thankful that we're over it now.
I actually want to say one more thing that's so beautiful about Mahalo Halo is because there's actually somebody else that was working on that event that I've also worked with on different events as well, and we were just talking about like how they don't mind actually doing this event just because, and I agree with them compared to the other events like in entertainment and stuff, because actually you could tell everybody here is happy. Like if you hear everybody, they're always grateful. All of the talent, they're always grateful to be part of it. I see everybody always recording and posting at the billboard, and they're like, "Hey, you guys, I'm on the Strip." I feel like they see it as opportunity, and like a place to collab. And like we've been on other events where, the person that's producing the event, they would make the entertainers feel like they're doing them a favor.
Oh no!
Like that kind of mindset. But this one felt like everybody wanted to be part of it. Everybody's proud of it. Not just this one, but every Mahalo Halo.
Oh, thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that.
So good job.
Thank you, friend. Well, it takes a village. It takes a team. So I'm happy for my team, and I'm happy for everybody that was a part of it. To be on the Strip and to be on the billboard and also just perform your little heart or your big hearts out. I'm just happy to provide that platform.
Little
and big hearts. So today, speaking of collaboration, we have an amazing group of ladies, a lot of filmmakers and creatives in the house today. I want to give you guys your flowers because you are working real hard to really build a name for your group, and you have already built a name for your group. Excuse me. Eccentric Artists. Yes. So welcome them. I'm going to introduce you guys from my right to the left. Miss Tiffany, she is one of the co-founders and directors of Eccentric Artists. And then we have the director and co-founder as well, Emmy Award winner of several projects, Miss Jam. And then also our lovely community outreach associate producer, Miss Danny. Hi.
Hi.
How are you, ladies? So
Thanks for having us.
you're welcome. Let's get right into it. What is the project? What is the vision of this of your group?
So I'll do a little pitch on what Eccentric Artists is for anybody that doesn't know who we are. We are a hybrid art collective and film production company based in Las Vegas. We started in 2020 during pandemic days.
Yes.
Since we didn't have jobs, we put in all our energy into bringing the community
make a
together.
job. Yes.
Yeah, we made our job. So we host events in Las Vegas. Our focus is filmmakers, but we want to branch to different art mediums, get people to collaborate more, not just within our own, medium, So we are well known for our Shameless Plug Arts Festival that happens annually. That's coming back in September 20 and 21st, Ferguson's downtown in Container Park.
Yes.
But other than hosting events to bring the community together, we also are a film production company. And Jem, if you want to let them know about the projects that we've done under Eccentric Artists so far.
So was it last year?
Yeah.
Last year we finished our first feature documentary called Home, a Mother of 3,000. So basically we got a grant for about 10K to make a short film, and then we extended it to a feature-length film. It was granted by the Empaton grant by Play Studios, and so basically we followed the organization of Positively Arts and their founder Pilita Simpson, who was actually a Filipina as well, and she was a Pocahontas on Broadway.
Yeah.
So she graduated in Harvard for her. What do you remember that?
Master's
It's a
of Fine
master's. Yes. So basically we just followed her, and the main thing about like Positively Arts is just to focus on the mental well-being of every kids that they have in the program using arts. So that's the one that I really like, and we're very passionate about it. And then with that, we also made a workshop called Empowering Women. Right? Workshop. Tiffany is like my
Right hand.
yes.
Left hand.
I'm like left hand.
Yeah,
right now.
at this point.
So basically we had all of our majority of our crew came from that workshop, and it's like a lot of like women. So majority of our crew are women.
All the department heads were all women, so it was very empowering.
Go girls.
As the workshop is.
Yes, love that. And Danny, you are the community outreach associate producer on how many projects have you worked on with Eccentric Artists?
I mean, I've been with them for all 5 years now,
Nice.
but I was mostly a volunteer for a little while. So last year is when I got, I guess, promoted to volunteer coordinator, and then usually on set I do lighting, so like I'll do gaffer, I'll do G&E kind of situation. So when we did home, I was the gaffer, so I was the one doing all the lighting and getting those set up and making her vision come true. And what have you. So then on this one, they were just looking for extra hands, and I happened to become more available. My schedule opened up, and I've just been helping them ever since.
Okay.
We cornered her.
You were voluntold and then some. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, so you guys all got together during the pandemic. What was the primary vision? Like, how did you say, hey, I'm going to start this project and I'm going to have it women led? Like, or was that kind of just inevitable?
I don't know. I feel like it was like a natural thing to do,
Yeah.
especially after we've met Pilita probably twice before the shoot happened, and it's just like it felt like it's very like empowering, and I don't know, like because also like a lot of like majority of the board members of Eccentric Artists are women,
Right.
so we kind of like push more to that route, and the good thing that came out of it is that like a lot of like people in our crew was like, this is like interesting, this is like different, it just like it feels different, it feels
Love that.
there's like some sense of like safe and it's comfortable
Right.
to be with women.
Okay, no, that's beautiful. I think it's hard to, envision that sometimes because, like, oh, you have that, stereotype of like women being, but when you get us all together, it's like, hey, we make magic, and don't you stop us.
Yeah. We're nurturing each other.
Yes.
And our creative
Right.
endeavors and wanting to make that happen and possible for each other. So it's like that's our way of being able to create the things that we do.
Yeah. So tell
Yeah.
me about Gamo Gamo. What is the vision in that, and how can we promote that, and where are you guys showing that?
Yeah.
So basically, Gomo Gomo is a short film that we are trying to make right now. It's gonna be our first narrative film as a collective.
Okay.
And Gomo Gomo means moth in the Philippines, so
Not butterfly, guys.
not
Yeah,
butterfly.
not
They're
butterfly.
different. It's brown.
Right. It falls apart.
So basically, in the Philippines, when your loved one passes away, they become a moth before going to the afterlife, and that's the premise of our film. And it starts with our protagonist Lizelle, when she learns that her grandma recently passes away, and she actually lived in a different state away from her family. So she had to go back home and confronts all the complicated Filipino dynamic relationship, especially with her mom.
Right.
And most of it is because she's a literature major, and her mom wants her to be a nurse. And a lot of her family wants her to be a nurse, to become a nurse as well. And with the Filipino culture, it's always like pushing your parents always push you to become either a nurse or an engineer. And for us, it's like as a filmmaker, it's like there's a struggle between explaining to them that hey, we can also be successful within the arts.
Right.
So that's the main point of the story. And then we're gonna have a big creature of the moth, and that's why it's so expensive.
That's okay, and that's what creatives do, is you take chances and make sure that actually comes to life, right? So when you said Gamo Gamo, were you guys all on the same page, or how did that become the focal?
Yeah. So as eccentric artists, we always wanted to dive in and show appreciation to the Filipino culture, since the writer of this is also the co-founder of Eccentric Artists, Nadine Gabriel Natividad. She lives out in LA actually, but she wrote this wanting to give homage to all of the dynamics that we have in our Filipino family. And Jem came with Nadine and came up with this idea, and we just really wanted to show appreciation towards it. And I don't know, when I was on it, I wanted to edit it, I'm gonna be producing it too, so it's we wanted to make it happen for sure.
It's basically a 4-year in the making at this point. When I approached Nadine, it was 2021. I was having this personal identity crisis, I would
Right.
say, and so I told her, I was I kind of want to express a lot of these feelings. And then with her, she also had a lot of shared experiences with the topic that we had.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's basically a lot of brainstorming with everyone and just
That's the
shared
fun part.
experience.
That's the fun part, I think, when you guys start to brainstorm. It's
Yep.
things just flow, and if it flows, you're write it down, because we'll forget it, because you're in the moment, right? As community outreach too, Danny, do you have a lot of people wanting to work with you guys, because you guys are doing so much and so many things now?
I mean, it has definitely been interesting. We've gotten into contact with a lot of people, some of whom have been incredibly helpful and gracious, like you guys. Some of whom just get a little harder to reach out to.
Right.
But as far as interest goes, I know that we have a lot of people who are interested in helping us on set. So they want a PA, or they just
Okay.
want to be an extra, because we need those. So if you're interested in acting, please hit us up.
Well, I
have a
think we
casting
already
call.
have a casting or a cast member here, right?
Yeah.
Number 10.
Lock her in. She's casting.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm telling you
As
guys where
background.
the bathroom is, where the toilets are, where the adults are.
She's also a PA.
Yeah.
We can utilize. Michaela, she's been diving into like the freelance,
Yeah.
work of entertainment. I've been in the entertainment field for 17 plus years, so knowing like all of this is just where it starts is the beautiful part, because you're always like, well, how did this film company start? What was the first baby infant project? So Michaela, you got your shot right here. And
Okay, you wanna see?
action. Okay, here we go. She's gonna
There we go.
audition.
Yeah.
The commercial of Rejoice.
And
Okay.
action. Yay! Hired.
I'm usually like a little more cuter than this. But
She usually has eyelashes
Bravo.
on. She's
yeah.
Oh, beauty.
Thank you.
Yes.
We'll take it as it is.
yes.
Autographs tomorrow.
So what do you guys so right now you have Gummo Gummo in the making, and then you have your shameless plug every Saturday
Or annually.
annually
Yes.
at Ferguson's.
Yes, Ferguson's downtown, and this year we're introducing Container Park as a day 2 venue.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
that. When is that going to take place?
So September 20th is our Ferguson's downtown date. That is our classically curated day by Eccentric Artists. So we select the vendors, the live performers, and we also have a film showcase challenge that screens that night.
Nice.
So filmmakers will make original short films that will premiere there, and it's very much like films on the lawn.
Right.
So it's like everyone's enjoying it at Ferguson's. It's where the truck is, if anyone knows that venue. And then day 2 is going to be held at Container Park on Sunday, September 21st.
Okay.
And for that day, it's very much fully like community engagement. So we want people to participate in open mic and participate in like the crafts that we have in the workshops, and we'll have panels on stage as well. And then as there's also going to be a market as well, so all the vendors and exhibitors will also be popped up on that event as well. And also as like lead up to a shameless plug in September, we are hosting an event this Saturday called Shameless Social, which is a companion event to that one. For that one, we're having filmmakers kind of speed network their way into finding new collaborators, and that's going to be held at Spacecraft on Saturday, June 28th. So if you want to look for people to work with, or if it's not even just our film challenge and you want to make a film next year and you're looking for people, this is a perfect opportunity. We did it last year, wanted to do it again, so it was well received and we're super excited about it.
Also, if I may, real quick,
Of course.
speaking of asking for people and community outreach, we also need volunteers for Shameless Plug as well. So if you know anybody's interested in volunteering for our event, please reach out to us on our social medias.
Yes, we still have applications open to be part of that festival. General deadline is in July, but yeah, just reach out to us, DM us, and let us know, and maybe we'll have you on.
If you want to hang out with us, we're nice.
Yeah, we're nice. We're nice. We like to take care of our people. Just like you guys with Mahalo Halo, it sounds like we're pretty aligned with how we treat our people that are part of our event too.
And I think
so.
it's important for like us who are creating these things to really engage with our community. One, to like bring them in and make them feel inclusive, included and inclusive, right? So that way they come back and then maybe they have an idea and it's like, well, how can we collaborate with you and
Exactly.
like make your vision come true? So you guys are listening in with the ladies of Eccentric Artists. They have their Shameless Social this Saturday. What time?
12:30 to 1:30 is check-in, and then 1:30 to 4 is the event.
Perfect. Okay. And then you know what the segue is? So we're going to have our first Filipino Heritage Night at the ballpark. LV, Las Vegas Aviators at the ballpark. We are going to start that at 5 o'clock and first pitch is at 7 p.m. So if you guys go to Shameless Social, you guys can make your way to the ballpark.
We're actually going to be there too.
Yeah. We're vending there.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
you can
So-
support Gomo Gomo there as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to have a booth and a table. So make sure that you guys come out and support. They have their QR code or business cards or whatever.
Yes.
I don't know what we do anymore.
We do it
Instagram,
all.
They have their Instagram.
Your social security area. Yeah, we're excited for the Saturday. Lots of jam-packed things. A Shameless Social, 12 o'clock. Check them out on Eccentric Artists space.
Yep.
And also this Saturday at their event. Is there anything else that you guys want to promote? Any individual? I know you guys are a team and you have your group thing, but do you have anything individually that you're working on?
We also have an event called Play Date. That's the right title, right?
Yes.
And we are in collaboration with the Nevada Esports Education, Happy Roots, Ate Angelica Villarta, DJ Paulo, and then us. And that's gonna be at the Ninja Karaoke, right?
Karaoke.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's on the
Friday.
Friday.
This
June
Friday, the
27th.
27th. Yes,
From 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
perfect. Ninja Karaoke play date on Friday, June 27th. So, you guys, your weekend is lined up. Friday, you got play date. Saturday, you got Shameless Social, and then in the evening, we have Las Vegas Ballpark.
What is this play date? Like you go on a date and you play?
So it's karaoke.
But there's also
Also
games
games and
out in the
stuff,
patio.
yeah.
So very much like, play date, like
It's
play
not
date,
the
having
playground.
somebody, yeah.
Like
yeah,
you go on a date.
Not exactly.
I mean, you can't. You might find
Well,
somebody.
Somebody posted it, actually, I seen it. They said play on words. So I was like,
Yes.
is it like a date night and we're all playing with each other or something like that?
I mean,
I don't know.
I think that's how it, because like Ate Angelica wanted to be like, oh, we can collaborate with the esports, we can collaborate with Eccentric
Oh,
Artists.
gaming.
So it's like
Yeah.
play date.
Oh, so
Gaming.
we're the
Yes.
play date.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
playing.
It's It's open for translation, everybody. So this Friday, play date at Ninja Karaoke, and what time will that be?
9 p.m. to 2 in
2
the
a.m.
morning.
Oh my gosh, okay. Make sure you drink your water. All right, guys. So Eccentric Artists here, guys. We have Tiffany, Jem, and Danny. They have all these things going on. We want to be able to support you guys and obviously bring light to what you guys are creating. What else do we have going on? Michaela, do you have anything on your end? I know you just revamped 6350. Let's talk about that. The home, the hub of Filipino Town. Let's talk about
So we are, dang, I don't want to say we are the only one, but I believe that we are the only like Fil-Am
Established.
dedicated venue space. So I just recently took over the event space. So I own the event business, and I'm also about to open up a mailbox business there as well. The goal is to be a one-stop resource spot for business owners. So we do have other small businesses there as well. So we're really here to support the Filipino community, and now it just became Filipino Town. So we got renovations going on. We have the dance space over there. So it's really for creatives and entrepreneurs, just so they can dance, so they can do their events. We just did actually Made to Shine over there. I don't know if you guys heard it. They did theirs over there, but it's a TV network, so a lot of stuff for creatives over there.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on over there. I'm really excited for Filipino Town, just, creating and building from the ground up. And
Yes.
we have you guys, you girls, as far as like creating and new things that we can collaborate with. It's possibilities are endless. So
Yes, they
excited.
are.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to share with our young filmmakers or creatives that are out there listening?
We created Eccentric Artists for the people that are kind of like introverted, need to find a space to be able to, go to and active events that get them around other filmmakers. So by joining us at things that we do, that's what we're hoping to nurture in our community. And everything that we do, even in film production, we try and make it as collaborative as possible for even the newcomers. So if you want to be a PA on our set, or you want to be a background actor and you want to experiment, or even if you wanted to like vocalize that you wanted to shadow one of our department heads and learn more about that kind of stuff, like we're very open to that. We did like, I don't know. Oh no, I'm going blank. But anyways,
So we just want to shine the light on you guys. Jem, congratulations on
Thank
all
you.
the things that you're creating with this team. It does take a village to really create these, these eccentric ideas. So, Michaela, do you have any words of wisdom for our friends out there listening?
No, I'm excited. Kudos to you guys that you guys are doing this. And I know you're talking about like trying to show to your family like you can turn this into a career. So I support anybody who's trying to make like the entertainment into a career. It's really hard, but kudos to all of you guys.
Yeah, I think that's a whole nother topic of conversation. It's very it's the now. A lot of us are younger. Hi, I'm in the group.
Yes, you are.
Hi. But as far as social media and all of like the things that are coming up in our entertainment world, it's a lot more versatile. So we do need medical professionals always.
Yes,
you're needed.
yes.
But for the creatives that are kind of a little bit introvert and they want to express in that sense, I think this is a perfect platform. So Eccentric Artists, guys, check them out. eccentricartists.space. And then this weekend they have their shameless social. We have Filipino Heritage Night at the LV Ballpark, and we also have a play date on Friday at Ninja Karaoke. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We're really happy to meet you. Yes. You okay over there, Michaela?
Yeah, choked on the water.
All right. Well, y'all know you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and on Amazon Fire TV. Listen to us on PHLV Radio app or get us on podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. I'm your girl, Tony Rose, with my girl on TMI.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
With Michaela. Hi, bye.
Oh, aloha and mabuhay, guys. See you later.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.